Hi, good day everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about circles. A circle is a round-shaped figure that has no corner or edges. In fact, you probably see circles almost everywhere you turn, like clock, Ferris wheel, car wheel, compass, and donut. But mathematically, what is a circle? In geometry, a circle is the set of all points in the plane that are equidistant from a fixed point. And the best way to understand, we see it in action. So, here, a single point to start with. And now, let's start drawing points that are equidistant from it. The point 5 cm away to the right. Now, let's make another 5 cm away in another direction. Another one, up here, also a 5 cm away from the center. Right here, but in another direction. Continue to plot the point all the way around. Do you see what is happening? The more equidistant point we add, the more the pattern looks like a circle. That's why a circle is defined as the set of points that are equidistant from a center point. But of course, we don't see it as a set of points because there are infinitely many of them. So they form a continuous circle. Now, we learn about the parts that make up a circle. First of all, we have the original point that we started with. That is called the center, the origin of the circle. Next, we have the distance that we use to draw all the equidistant points that from the center. That distance is called the radius. The radius is the distance from the center of a circle to any other points on the perimeter of that circle. Another important circle dimension is called the diameter. The diameter is the distance across a circle. The distance from one point on the circle through the center to another point on the circle. That distance is the diameter. As you can see, the diameter is really just the same as two radius lines drawn in exactly opposite direction. So, for any circle, the diameter is always exactly twice as long as the radius. A circle is the set as all the points in the plane that are equidistant from a fixed point. All of the equidistant points we draw combine to form the perimeter of the circle. What a perimeter is? Remember that perimeter is just the distance all the way around a sphere. The perimeter of a rectangle, the perimeter of triangle, and the perimeter of a pentagon. For a circle, it has a special shape. Therefore, the perimeter of a circle gets a special name. It's called the circumference. The circumference is the distance all the way around the circle. Before we learn how to calculate the circumference of any circle, first of all, we need to learn about pi. In maths, the word pi refers to a very special number. It has its own symbol. How pi relates to a circle? Pi is a ratio. A ratio is just a relationship between two numbers that is written as fraction. Pi is the ratio of two different distances on a circle. The distance around the circle and the distance across a circle. And what do we call those two distances? Yes, the circumference and the diameter. So, pi is the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. Or we can say pi is the circumference divided by diameter. For any circles, we can find the special number pi by measuring the circumference and the diameter of the circle, and make the circumference divided by diameter. We try to measure the circumference of the donut, that is 13.2 cm, then measure its diameter, which is 4.2 cm. 13.2 is divided by 4.2, we get 3.14. Pi is approximately 3.14. Pi is the same number for any circle, no matter how big or how small. So, what number is it? What is the value of pi? Pi is 3.14,159,265,358,9793, and the decimal digit keeps on going. Forever, without repeating. Pretty amazing. From the figure, we found that pi is an irrational number with an infinite decimal. But it is good to know that saying pi is 3.14 is usually close enough for most maths problems. And there is another important thing about the spatial number pi, that is, we can also get the same value if we divided 22 by 7. The value is approximately equal to 3.14. So, that is all you really need to memorize. Keep in mind, we could write pi with just 2 decimal places, that is 3.14, or write it as 22 divided by 7. As a conclusion, we have learned what a circle is, and we have learned about the important parts of a circle: the center, the radius, the diameter, and the circumference. We have also learned about a very special number called pi. In the next video, we can use the number pi to find the circumference of any circles. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.